I've been using the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL for 1 full year now, and even though I've been testing and reviewing other phones, this has been one of my main devices and without a doubt, my most used device this year, and I have a lot to say about it. Let's kick it off with the design. Overall, I think the design is Google going in the right direction. And I think this design is one they will stick true to for the next couple of generations because it's that good. Though I do hope to see a few things improved. First, the good. It's clear that this design looks more premium and mature than the previous Pixel 8 Pro. You no longer get the fun colors in the Pro model, so that's kind of a downside, like this incredible blue color of the 8 Pro, but it's more subtle and sleek. I think both work, but I can appreciate the subtle classiness of the 9 Pro XL. As for durability, I have used this with and without a case, and the frame is held up incredibly well. I have no significant scratches, and one big gripe that I had with the Pixel 8 Pro was that camera module that it would scratch very easily. Well, this camera module not only looks better in my opinion, but the matte coating has held up perfectly. The whole phone is in perfect condition. That is until you get to the front. Buy a screen protector. I don't know why I didn't put one on because normally I do on all my devices, but I regret that decision. This screen scratches up very easily. Other than that, durability has been the best of any Pixel I have ever owned. Hopefully Google can put stronger glass on the Pixel 10 series, but we'll have to see. Also, the polished aluminum sides look great, but I would have preferred matte. The second you touch this thing, it gets covered in grease and fingerprints. I hope that Google can give us something similar to the iPhone 16 Pro Max or the S25 Ultra with their amazing titanium frames with the 10 series. I think overall though, the Pixel 9 Pro XL looked like a minor upgrade when it was released, at least to me, but after using it a year, I can say with confidence that it has held up better than all of my other Pixel devices, and I continue to be very impressed. The other area that left me extremely impressed is the beautiful display. Google has been plagued in the past with display issues and poor quality panels. I am happy to say that Google has finally corrected this. You're getting an LTPO OLED panel with 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, 2000 nits of high brightness mode, and a peak of 3000 nits. I have zero issues with this device in my bright Florida sun. It's high resolution and it has a pretty good screen to body ratio at 88% and just looks colorful, vibrant, and bright whether you're scrolling through Reddit, watching YouTube, or gaming. The only thing I would love to see is some kind of anti-reflective coating like we see on the S25 Ultra. But what's the point of a beautiful display if you can't use it for a whole day? The battery life on this phone is incredible for a smartphone and a huge leap forward for a Pixel device. The Pixel 9 series in general is significantly better than previous generations. With the 9 Pro XL, I'm getting an average of 8 to 9 hours of screen on time. I wouldn't say I'm an extremely heavy user, but I do use my phone as a phone. Weird these days, right? Sending messages to family and friends, listening to music, organizing my life and staying on schedule, listening to audiobooks, playing mobile games, playing emulated games, and as I always mention because I absolutely love doing it, streaming games through Xbox Game Pass. But one area Google still needs to improve on is the charging speed. We need some kind of better technology like silicon carbon in the Pixel 10 series. The Pixel 9 Pro XL takes a little over an hour to go from 0% to 100%, and the maximum it can charge at is 37 watts wired and 23 watts wireless. Being constantly on the go and having days where I use my phone more than normal, being able to quickly juice up is very important to me. I'm hoping that it's faster with the 10 series, but at least the battery life on the 9 Pro XL will get you through the day with no issues. Now for the camera, just wow. This is my favorite camera of the year, period. I always know that when I pull it out for a quick photo, that it's going to take the best photo of any device that I own. I still think video quality, while it is a huge improvement over the previous generations, it could still use some work. I still find that I like the S25 Ultras and the iPhone's cameras better for video. Daylight shots from the main camera are crisp, clean, and have great color representation and excellent dynamic range. 2x zoom is pretty good, but if the lighting conditions are poor, you are going to lose a lot more detail than you might think. I normally avoid 2x zoom for this reason. The telephoto 5x is great, shots are sharp and consistent. The ultra wide delivers excellent detail as well and performed much better than I expected in various scenarios. Low light is incredible, but it is best on the main camera. But the other lenses do a great job. It's crazy how the Pixel can turn completely unusable photos into photos like these. This phone is packed with features. I mean, it is a Pixel after all. I can say that after using this phone for 1 year, I have used the Add Me feature only 1 to 2 times. It's cool. I wouldn't say it's a gimmick, but yeah, I don't use it very much. The AI features, however, I use these a lot. The problem is that all phones have those Gemini features now. So there's no real incentive to go with a Pixel device over something like the S25 Ultra or other Android devices, when looking only at the AI. One thing I can say confidently is that the best feature on the Pixel for me is the dictation. I use this phone exclusively for when I don't feel like typing my scripts up and I dictate them instead. And of course, I still love using the classic Pixel exclusives like call screening and now playing, using AI tricks when editing my photos, and even the Pixel AI image creator that is fun to play with at times. Now for the software and security, I am running the beta version of Android 16 with the latest security patch, and all I can say is wow. I know Pixel software isn't going to match the level of customization of a third-party launcher, but there is something about it that is just special. It's extremely fast and fluid and makes you feel like you're using an iPhone running Android. It's as smooth or smoother than my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and the cool thing is that Google promises 7 years of software support, meaning that you can expect updates throughout 2031. And to get into your phone, you have 2 ways: an ultrasonic fingerprint sensor that works much better than the previous generation's optical fingerprint sensor, and it's much faster too. And you have face unlock, which is actually pretty great. It still won't beat any iPhone in extremely low light, but you can use it for secure applications like credit card apps, and to my understanding, this is the only phone, at least here in the US, that allows you to do that. Now for the performance, this is a bit of a tricky one because as an Android user, I feel like we are normally the ones looking at the spec sheets and the benchmarks when deciding on the next powerhouse of a phone that we're going to purchase. Well, the Pixel 9 Pro XL is slow and underpowered on paper. It looks like it should be significantly slower than the S25 Ultra that is running the Snapdragon 8 Elite. Here's the thing, it's not. I know how it looks on paper, but all I can say is that it's fast and buttery smooth. If you haven't tried a Pixel device, go to the store and try one yourself. Don't fall into a trap of thinking that the benchmark tells the whole story. The phone feels faster and more fluid than any other device that I own that has a faster chipset. The key here is hardware and software integration, and that's where the Pixel 9 Pro XL is going to win. The Tensor G4 is a good chip, and it will be for years to come. It doesn't overheat like previous generations, and you can run any of the latest mobile games, even heavier emulated titles, and stream games with no issues. Now with that said, I still think that consumers should have a good spec sheet and benchmark scores when paying this much for a phone, so I do hope that the Pixel 10 series can provide even better performance. So should you buy the Google Pixel 9 Pro XL in 2025? It's a significant improvement in every aspect when compared to previous generations, and it is absolutely worth considering in 2025. If it were me, I would wait to see what the Pixel 10 series offers and wait for the prices to lower even more, but if you find a good deal on 9 Pro XL, just buy it. You will not be disappointed, and you will be purchasing the biggest generational leap of any Pixel phone ever. Give this video a like if it helped you out, and subscribe for more if you like what I do, and I will see all of you next time.